Hi, I'm Steven, co-founder and CIO at Quantamize, and you're watching the Quantamize Global Markets AM Preview.
Global stocks are mixed this morning as U.S. index futures rise ahead of the U.S. Fed interest rate decision later today. The U.S. Federal Reserve is set to release a decision on interest rates this afternoon at 2 p.m., with Fed funds futures currently pricing in no probability of a rate hike. Luthol's Jim Paulson argues that doubts about U.S. economic policy is a positive contrarian indicator for the S&P 500. Historically, following readings in the top fifth, the S&P 500 has realized a forward 12-month gain of roughly 15%. SPDR S&P ETF Trust, ticker SPY, saw positive inflows of $2.24 billion yesterday, the single largest increase since December 24th. In European markets this morning, although the UK Parliament rejected the recent Brexit proposal from Prime Minister Theresa May, Parliament did give her the okay to go back to the European Union to see if she can negotiate a better deal. The VIX is little changed this morning, currently sitting in 19.03, with SPY and QQQ out of the money calls and EEM out of the money puts, some of the most heavily traded options in the U.S. pre-market. Goldman Sachs argues investors should consider buying straddles on the S&P 500 and some selected companies, with volatility expected to spike again on upcoming earnings releases and the current U.S. government negotiations over immigration. A straddle is when somebody buys a call and a put at the same strike price and expiration date. In oil markets, bearish bets on crude oil dropped precipitously yesterday, with put skews at the lowest levels in 3 months. The current move in gold prices has pushed gold to an 8-month high, as investor caution remains heightened. From our popular stocks trading in the news segment, Advanced Micro Devices reports fiscal fourth quarter 2019 adjusted EPS of 8 cents, matching consensus of 8 cents. AMD fiscal first quarter revenue comes in at roughly $1.42 billion, in line with consensus of $1.44 billion. AMD gives first quarter 2019 revenue guidance of $1.2 billion to $1.3 billion, well below market forecasts of $1.47 billion. Apple reports fiscal first quarter 2019 adjusted EPS of $4.18, in line with consensus of $4.17. Apple fiscal first quarter 2019 revenue comes in at $84.3 billion, in line with consensus of $83.97 billion. Apple's gross margin of 38% matched market consensus. Apple reports its first holiday sales decline since 2001, with iPhone sales falling 15%. CEO Tim Cook outlined life beyond iPhones, with growing sales in services and other Apple products. Apple gives second quarter 2019 revenue guidance of roughly $55 to $59 billion. PENG has formally declared bankruptcy as expected. PENG will be reorganized, and regulators have not indicated what time or how the reorganization will take place. Analysts expect major changes, though there is no consensus on what may end up as the final form of PENG.
If you found this video helpful or informative, follow us on Twitter or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to check out Quantamize.com for your full market preview for stocks, options, ETFs, and cryptos, and to find out what trades our AI quant models like this morning.